Good afternoon, family. This is Catfish and Peggy saying welcome. We are here trying to pick up and wait for the bus to pick up our grandkids. And I just did a whole video and I didn't get any sound. But we've been out grocery shopping and trying to find some real sales. And what do you think? How do you think we did today?
We saved $50 on the
Grocery bill?
grocery bill, the savings that we had, discount. One for the discount, you would have been $50 over the budget where we wanted to be. But you counted out pretty good. You were right on the ball.
Yeah, I had to use the what you call that cart, the mobile cart that I drove, the electric cart.
Handicap buggy. She didn't know how to drive it. Didn't know how to back it up. In order to go around the aisle, she had to go all the way around one aisle and come back.
Yes, because I really
back it up, put it in reverse.
Yes.
And then when I looked at the buggy, I said, "Oh, I see what the problem was. One of the front wheels was missing."
Really?
Yeah. And then one on the right side was missing. I said, "I can tell."
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was missing.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
Didn't know how to back it up. Didn't know how to...
Well, I didn't like the reverse sound, that beeping sound. It got on my nerves, and I had my cane in the cart, and then I was trying to tell him what to get off the shelf, and he couldn't decide what I wanted, so it kind of aggravated me and just made me upset a little bit. And I was like, I'd just rather walk in the store, hold on to the cart, and walk with my cane. Because that was a lot of work getting in and out the cart. And he ran one aisle and I'm down the next aisle. I was like, man,
but see,
can he help me or what?
You didn't know how to drive it.
I may not know how to drive it.
You know why you didn't know how to drive it?
Why didn't I know how to drive it?
It didn't have no gas in it.
No gas?
Yeah,
electric.
So you didn't know how to drive it.
But it was charged. I didn't have a pedal.
You didn't know how to turn it on.
Well, the knobs that you had to use your hand for your speed and reverse, and I didn't like the sound of it because I was trying to get stuff, and he was telling me go backwards, and then I almost ran into people.
That one woman, she should have. Well, I ain't say that, but you know what I would do, I would have backed over. I wasn't just joking.
But it was kind of hard, and we're sitting here right now.
I've seen people in wheelchair, what I would call it. I don't know what you call it.
Well, handicapped. What they call it, handicapable.
Yeah, handicapable. She got to get knee surgery, but people don't respect, people when they're in one of those carts. For one thing, I always give them respect,
And one little girl almost ran into me, and I had to tell her I saw her. And I was like, they just don't pay attention. And I had to drive for them and myself, like being on the highway. You driving and you're looking around, you're trying to not hit nobody. I couldn't swing out into the aisles like I wanted to and make the turn. He telling me go backwards, and I was saying, no, I'm not going backwards. I'm going forward. That's what I did.
You're driving just like Miss Daisy.
Yeah, driving like Miss Daisy. And guess what? I could have gotten a ticket because I went the way that he told me not to go. So you
didn't listen.
I couldn't.
You don't listen.
I couldn't. It was very uncomfortable. It was very nerve-wracking, and it's not fun. And I had to end up getting out the cart several times to point things out on the shelf, what I want him to buy. He looked right at it, then looked down past it. Then I had to take my cane and hop over there to the rack or the shelf and pull it.
But what I had in my hand wasn't no more than 10 cents more. It should have been. All right, just picked it up and put that in the cart. No, I want the company name brand.
No, certain brand. I want the food. No. I want the store brand because I figured it saved every penny counts, and I feel like that was a savings on that, so I could get something else that we needed. So it wasn't a whole lot of buying just because I want to. I had to get things that we really needed. So it wasn't splurge shopping. We shopped according to our needs. And the way this economy is now, things are just so outrageous. We just have to take it as it comes. And when you can find a sale, you got to look for a sale. And we remember the days that our kids were young, and we used to have to sacrifice money and work overtime trying to buy Christmas gifts and things that they needed. And it was not easy. And then there were times we borrowed a few dollars from little finance companies, which didn't pay off. It took us 2 years to pay $500 back. And we were just in that moment. We just had to get it done, and we just suffered the consequences later. But later on, we found out
you got to look
it
at
wasn't worth it.
That was back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, $500 was $500. $500 nowadays, that's
15,
people
20.
make that per day, 2 days,
Yeah, some people make that in a day. So we just didn't make that kind of money. And you remember how much money you used to make when you first started working that good job, as we say?
Well,
it was $1 and what? $1.75 an hour.
$1.75. And when I did get my good job, I thought, I'm gonna tell you, back in '77, when I did get my good job, it was $5.55. I thought I had died and went to heaven.
Well, that was then, and this is now, and we realized that what we did back in the day, it really benefited us at the time, and we survived it. But we can laugh at it now, but it wasn't funny when we had to do it.
But down through the years, we've been married for how long?
51 years.
51 years. And we've seen a lot, been through a lot. But, so it's been worth it. The kids, grandkids, and everybody else, family members, parents that we didn't know we don't have anymore.
And here comes the school bus
it
that we're waiting on.
Showed us a lot. So we've been through a lot. Got to go through a lot, but we appreciate everything that we've been through.
Yes, and here come my 2 bossy little granddaughters.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off.
We're gonna have to cut off because
they are loud.
They may just show themselves off, and we have problem with this bus driver. Act like we are strangers every time we come here, but they're sweet little ones, and we are helping the parents out that's working.
Oh, they got bags.
They need somebody to help them out, so we are here for use us as grandparents. This is what we do, and we love them, and we know that they are sweet, and they have been really some little blessed little girls. You might get to see them. They're getting in the car, and that's Sophia on this side. Say hi, girls. We are talking to our YouTube family. Can you say hi? Can you get in, Ryan? Yeah. Say hi. Say hi. How was your day? How was your day? You're not going to say anything? Well, we get ready to leave, family, and we'll talk back to you later. They don't want to talk, but we got to take them to our house now. I'll see you later. Put on your seatbelts, girls, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.